She was like touching me very early on. We were very close, and like very early on, we were fucking kissing at the bar. This was a girl I met at ShopRite. I had like 5-minute interaction, 7-minute interaction. Thank God I just manned up and did it. Most of these girls, you can have a 10-minute interaction. Like honestly, you can, even in ShopRite. It's just a matter of framing it the right way. So you stop her, we're talking for like 2 or 3 minutes in ShopRite. From there, you just need to move the interaction with her. It just needs to be done in a way that's not creepy though, dude. That's the thing. If we're in ShopRite, we're talking for 2 or 3 minutes, we get into conversation, I start talking to her, and she's headed this way, well now I need to walk with her too. Are you headed towards the dairy section by the way, or what are you grabbing right now? She's gonna tell me what she's doing. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll stop there, and actually I need blah, blah, blah. So we start going together in a way that is not creepy. You can have at least a 2 or 3 minute conversation somewhere. You can start leading another place. And the other thing is you can stop the girl again and have another couple minutes of interaction. So like minimum, dude, you can easily have a 7 to 10 minute conversation, and that's more than enough time to start teasing the girl and making it possibly a little flirty. The other thing is, it doesn't need to be super flirty if you're in a grocery store. The girl that I met at the grocery store, we just locked eyes, and then at some point I opened her later, but like I didn't show that much intent. Like when I went up to her, I was like, hey, excuse me. I was like, no, I just saw you earlier in ShopRite. I felt like we like made eye contact. I just want to come over and say what's up. That was my intent. And she was like, oh, that's what's up. I was like, yeah. I was like, how's your day going? I was like, it's so crazy because I was in the parking lot earlier. I was so tired from this weekend. I almost like didn't even want to come in. I literally parked the car and just like fucking reclined in the driver's seat for a couple minutes. I was like, should I fucking do this or should I go home or what? And I was like, oh, what are you up to today? He's like, oh, I'm just shopping, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, cool. Like, are you in the area or like, or where are you from? Oh, you're in Randolph? Oh shit, yeah, I was like over there. Actually, I went to CCM. I did 2 years at County College because I dropped out of East Stroudsburg. I was stoner, and then I got my shit together at CCM, and then I ended up going over to Montclair. And then she said something. This is all right outside of ShopRite. She was talking a little bit, and I was like, oh, cool. I was like, are you in the parking lot, by the way? I was like, oh, I'll walk you over to the car, and then I gotta head out of here. So we start walking, we keep talking, and at some point she gets to the car. I was like, cool. I was like, anyway, like, when are you usually free? We should go out and grab a drink sometime. She was like, yeah, I'm down. I was like, okay, cool, I'll take your number. Sweet, got her number. Dude, in hindsight, knowing what I know now, I could have even stayed in the set way longer. That's the thing. At the time, I thought it was a good game, but knowing what I know now, like, I didn't even ask her what she was up to in that moment. Like, the girl was pretty much fucking free on a Sunday. Could have probably just hung out with her right on the spot, honestly. But instead, like, I got the number, I told her I hit her up, I left. I texted her, I think either that night or the next day, which was like Sunday night or Monday, and then we set up a date for that Friday. And then I picked her up, drove her to a nearby like local bar, and I swear to God, dude, within like 30, 45 minutes of the interaction at the bar, she was like touching me very early on. We were very close, and like very early on, we were fucking kissing at the bar. This was a girl I met at ShopRite. I had like 5-minute interaction, 7-minute interaction. That was the whole structure to the interaction. And the main takeaways from that story, number one is I almost literally didn't even go into the fucking store because I was so out of it and I felt so ugly because it was like I was hungover, it was Sunday morning, and when I saw the girl I was like, fuck, I gotta do it. Thank God I just manned up and did it. That's one thing. But the other thing is leading the interaction, moving the conversation somewhere. I didn't make it super flirty either. I was just confident, went in with a good vibe, displayed the tiniest bit of intent, moved the interaction somewhere, seated a meetup, baby stepped to close, got the phone number, and dipped off. Had a nice 5 to 7 minute conversation that led to a phone number, which led to a date, which led to a close. It can be that easy sometimes. But I could also tell you, if I didn't go out Friday night, if I didn't go out Saturday night, and I had just stayed home and I didn't socialize with anybody, and then Sunday came around and I was in the grocery store and I saw that girl, and I hadn't talked to anybody all weekend, and I was just home smoking weed and jerking off, and I saw that girl, I definitely wouldn't have gone up to her. I probably would have made eye contact and like broke eye contact instantly. I was already in a little bit of momentum, so when I saw the girl, I just smiled and gave her a head nod, and we walked by each other, and I was like, fuck, yo, I gotta go open her later. And then I actually circled back and did the whole thing.